that just perfect timing? Your breakfast is all ready, and all you've got to do is just sit down and enjoy it.
Oh, and I have absolutely no appetite. I feel very guilty saying that to you when you've obviously gone to so much trouble.
Now, that's all right, Dr. Weber, but now I think that you ought to try to eat just a little something. It would really make you feel better.
I think I'm past the point of being helped by food. But I will try.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, that's all right. I'll get it. It's probably Howard is giving me a ride this morning.
Okay, now I'll get you some tea, but now I want you not to let your breakfast get cold.
All right.
Morning.
What are you doing here?
I had to see you before the divorce becomes final this morning.
Come in.
Thank you.
Oh, Dr. Weber, I didn't know that
Morning,
you...
Alice.
Well, I have fixed some tea if you'd...
Yes, that'll be fine. I'd love a cup. Thank you.
I'll get you a cup.
Well, I guess she was as surprised to see you as I am.
I hope you're not upset by my being here. I just had to come by and
Why?
to make sure that you were all right and that you can get through this thing today. I have feelings.
I see. Well, should be very uncomplicated, according to Howard. I go over to the courthouse and they give me a document that says I'm a free woman again. It's so simple, even a child could do it, and often they do.
Well, can I give you a ride down?
No, thank you. Howard is coming to pick me up.
Oh, okay.
Here's your tea, Dr. Weber.
Thank you very much.
Can I fix you some breakfast, too?
Oh, please don't go to any trouble.
Just tell me what you'd like.
Scrambled eggs, whole wheat toast, something.
Right away. I'll just take this and warm it up for you so that the two of you can have breakfast together.
She loves to cook for you.
Well, there are a lot of things I miss not being here.
Well, tell me, have you found an office for the clinic yet?
No, Monica and I have been looking, but we haven't found anything yet.
Well, good luck to you. I mean, the two of you.
Leslie, Monica and I aren't... She's not free yet.
Free. Isn't that funny? Did you ever notice how people always use that word? I mean, whenever somebody gets a divorce, somebody is always saying, well, gee, you're free again, as if you've been in prison or something.
Being married to you was never like being in prison.
You don't have to say those things, Rick.
I say them because I mean them.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but thank you. But what I mean is you do not have to worry about me. I'm fine.
Leslie, I'm very sorry.
Don't. Please.
How's Laura?
She's fine. There's that word again. I can't seem to think of any other word. I'm fine. Laura's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, you ate it all, so I guess it must have been all right.
It wasn't all right. It was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was delicious. I even ate mine, and I wasn't even hungry.
Dear, it just feels so good to be making breakfast again for the two of you.
Alice, does it upset you me being here?
No, sir. No, sir. Of course not. I'm sorry. This is my day to go to the sanitarium to see Heather, and I guess I'm just more emotional at times like this.
Well, I don't wonder.
Well, anyway, I better get the dishes washed.
Lives do get complicated, don't they?
I don't know if they get complicated or if they just start off complicated.
Leslie, one of the main reasons I'm here today is because I want to explain how I feel about something. One of the most important factors in my letting you get a divorce is my son. I probably feel more responsible and have a bigger responsibility to him than even to you. Or my need for Monica.
Your need for Monica.
Love.
Thank you for being honest.
Leslie.
Gee, you know, I'm absolutely terrified about going to pick up that final decree today.
Well, a couple minutes ago, you said it was next to nothing.
I lied. I was putting up a good front. I'm not brave. You should have known better than to believe me.
I never meant to betray you like this, not ever.
You didn't betray me. Us, maybe. Our marriage, maybe.
I like to put my arms around you, just hold you and try to
Don't
comfort you.
do that! Don't you understand that the more nice and kind and loving and gentle things you say to me, the harder it's going to be for me to go down to the courthouse and pick up a final divorce decree from you when you just don't say anything more. Just leave me alone. Rick is here.
Dad,
Ellie, Laura, hi. Hello, Rick.
what are you doing here?
I just stopped by for a few minutes, thought I might be able to help in some way.
He offered to give me a ride to the courthouse, but I told him I didn't need help. I had Howard coming over, and here you two are. And would anybody like to sit down? We don't have to stand around here so awkwardly. We do still have to wait for Howard.
Well, listen, could I talk you out of a cup of coffee? I mean, I had a cup at Pop Snyder's, but that's no way to start the day.
Well, sure, if you don't mind making it for yourself. Mrs. Grant's gone off to see Heather today.
Oh, what, would you like a cup?
No, thanks.
Tea?
No,
Anything?
thanks,
Nothing?
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure Howard will be here any minute, so I better go get the rest of my stuff.
Do you need any help?
Honey, if I can't get myself together at my age, I'm beyond help. Talk to your dad. I won't be long.
How are you?
Feeling very rotten, Laura. Would you like to comfort me?
Dad, I wish I could comfort both of you. You look so lost and so lonely.
Well, maybe because that's the way I feel right now.
I'm sorry. I know it must be as difficult for you today as it is for Mother.
I don't think it's a pleasant day for anybody.
Dad, you both seem to care so much, and yet you're going ahead with this. I mean, it just doesn't seem right. It's almost as if you're doing what's expected of you instead of what you really feel.
Laura, that's not the case now. I have a commitment with Monica and my son. I have to abide by that.
What about the commitment you made to my mother?
Been married to a lawyer too long.
Dad, that's not an answer. Monica isn't even free to marry you.
She will be.
I don't understand how you can just stop loving someone. I've never understood that.
You don't... I didn't stop. It changed. I'll never forget the beautiful years that we spent together. During those years, there were some incredible moments with you. Howard.
Well, I'm ready. I don't know what Scotty's doing out there. You know, maybe I better check.
Leslie, you sure you don't want me to take you down?
No.
Well, maybe I could pick up the papers
No.
for you.
Thank you, but no. It really doesn't take an entourage to do this sort of thing, you know.
I'm very concerned about what I could do to make you feel better.
I told you, you don't have to worry about me. I'm going to be fine.
You know what? He just ate breakfast and he's in there eating a coffee cake.
No, I was hungry.
I don't know how he can eat the way he does and not get fat.
We're still growing.
Yes. Yeah, you want me to get it?
Nope, I'll get it. It's Howard. I hope it's Howard. Hi, Howard.
Good morning.
Come on in.
Wow, what's going on?
We're having a party.
Is everything all right?
Oh, terrific. Fine and dandy. It's just the immediate family, you know, while it lasts. I'm glad you could join us.
Well, this is a bit too civilized for me.
Good morning, Howard.
Oh, Rick, I must say I'm a little surprised to see you here.
Well, it's a little strange, I guess.
Hello, Laura, Scotty.
Yeah, hello, Howard.
Morning.
Well, Leslie, it was nice seeing you. Oh, thank you for breakfast.
We must do it again sometime.
Yes, of course. Oh, bye.
Bye,
Sweetheart.
Dad.
So long, Rick.
Howard?
All the best.
Thank you.
Les, we can get going anytime you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready for days. No sense to postpone the agony. Troops, on to the courthouse.
Why don't you just take a seat, Leslie? This shouldn't take long, but with red tape, you can never tell.
Yeah, okay.
They don't even make you go into a courtroom?
No, apparently not.
It's easier this way.
I don't know about that. Before we got here, I was terrified. Now I'm just depressed. I haven't really decided which is preferable.
Listen, what are you going to be doing afterwards?
I'm gonna go back to work, and then Howard's gonna take me out to dinner.
So I wish I could say something that's gonna make you feel better.
Oh, you're here. That both of you came down. That was such a comfort. That's enough.
We wouldn't let you be by yourself.
I didn't expect Rick this morning. I think that probably unnerved me as much as anything else did.
I guess he was just trying to help, you know?
Okay, thank you. Les,
Yeah?
they're gonna get the final decree, and then we can leave. Now, you don't have to do a thing except put it in your purse.
That's all of it?
That's it?
That's incredible. No, it's not. It's indecent. They hand you a slip of paper, and that's the end of a relationship that had so much love, so much caring. I'm sorry, but it isn't right. It isn't fair. I'm tired of pretending that it doesn't matter to me. It does. It's the worst failure I've ever had in my whole life.
Leslie, it's not a failure of yours.
Yes, it is, partly. That doesn't matter, Howard. It doesn't matter where the blame goes. What matters is I loved him. I still do love him. I don't want to go on without him. I don't even know if I can.
Excuse me?
Yes,
I'm the Quartermain nanny. I'm here to bring Alan Jr. in for his checkup. Can you tell me which floor to go to?
yes, it's on 2. Hello, Alan. Remember me? Remember me, honey? I took care of him once while he was in the hospital, so we're very old friends.
Well, I guess he made quite a few friends then.
Well, with that sparkling personality of his, it's no wonder.
None indeed. When Dr. Quartermain does come in, would you tell her I've taken him to the office?
Of course.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Dr. Potter, call the 8th floor desk. Dr. Potter, call the 8th floor desk.
Any messages for me, Diane?
Oh, yes, I think there are a few. I wasn't too sure if I'd see you this afternoon.
I thought it'd be good for me to keep busy.
Sure. Listen, I'm sure I could take a break now and go have a cup of coffee with you in the cafeteria.
Oh, thank you, Diana. No, I think I've taken enough time from work already today.
Okay, I just thought you may want some company.
I know. I understand that, and I appreciate it. But you don't have to worry about me.
Okay, you look a little upset. Was it very rough?
Oh, on the contrary, it couldn't have been simpler. We went down to the courthouse, picked up a little tiny piece of paper, and we're on our way, just like that.
Mm-hmm. And tonight, are you going to see Laura and Scotty?
No, actually, Howard is taking me out to dinner tonight to celebrate. I keep saying that, you know, that's not exactly the right word, is it? Perhaps a consolation dinner would be more accurate.
Well, I think you should be with someone tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be in the clinic the rest of the day.
Okay.
Leslie, you're back already.
Yeah, I'm back.
A very depressing time.
Wasn't the greatest day of my life either.
I know, Rick. It's just as hard on you. But look, don't any of you worry about Leslie. I'm going to take her out to dinner tonight and get her mind off of what's happened here.
Well, I thought Scotty and I should do that.
No, Laura, I think she needs a man on a night like this. Sometimes it's useful to have a male shoulder to cry on. Believe me, I've handled enough divorces to know what I'm talking about. You're going to have to trust me. Children aren't enough. I'm going to see your mother through this. I promise. Starting now. Excuse me.
Well, I guess he told us, huh?
Yeah, I was just wondering about what he said.
What do you mean?
I was wondering if that is the good friend, attorney speaking, or if Howard is becoming interested in Lesley.
Interested?
That's a possibility, Rick.
My patient roster, please.
The doctor will see you now.
Oh, thank you. Come, sweetness, let's go have you checked out.
Ah, Lesley.
Oh, hi, Howard. Just a minute. Can you tell me what Dr. Quartermain's baby was doing here just now?
Sure, his nanny brought him in for some kind of checkup. I don't know anything more than that.
Thank you.
Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't. It surprised me to see him here. You know, that's all. Well, I mean, I know it's none of my business, but it did surprise me. Well, Howard, I spent so much time with that baby after his surgery when nobody knew if he was even going to live that it concerns me to see him here again.
I see.
Well, there's no problem with that, baby. Don't worry. He's extremely healthy.
Oh, thank you. Well, what can I do for you? You didn't have to come up here.
Well, I just want to talk to you for a minute, see how you were.
I'm okay. I'm sorry about being such a big baby earlier. I think I've got it under control now.
I hope so. I can't leave here knowing that you feel bad. I'll worry about you all afternoon.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to. I'm all right. I got up this morning overreacting to everything, but then I think we both suspected I might do that today.
Yeah. I think there's something else bothering you. And I think it has something to do with that baby just now.
No, that's not true. Why would you think that?
Well, obviously because, I mean, you were standing here with tears in your eyes looking after him. Lesley, is that what's been upsetting you lately?
I don't even know what you're talking about, Howard.
I'm talking about the fact that you know you could never bear Rick a son. Is that what made you look at the Quartermain baby like that just now?
Well, I guess you found me out. But you can't blame me, can you? I think any woman might feel she'd failed her husband in a case like that, don't you?
No, I certainly don't think. Lesley, that's ridiculous.
Well, if it is, it wouldn't be the very first ridiculous thought I've ever had in my life.
Well, look, forget it. You certainly do not have to bear children to be an acceptable wife.
Maybe not, but I think I have to do something more than I was doing, obviously.
Lesley, just be a little patient. Wait for the right man to come along, a man who will value you exactly for what you are.
It may take a little while. I don't know what I am exactly.
I do. I know what you are. You're a lovely, desirable woman full of warmth and love who does not have to bear another child to prove her worth in the world.
Don't I?
No, not in a million years. I already think you're a very special lady, and so will every other man you meet.
Well, I remember you telling me that all I had to do was get myself polished up a little bit and get back out in the marketplace. Wasn't that right?
Don't worry about making yourself available. When you're ready, someone will come along. You'll meet another man.
I may. I may meet several dozen other men, but I don't think there'll ever be anyone else for me romantically.
Oh, so now you're closing the door and barring the windows, huh?
No. No, I'm stating a fact. For the record. I'm very much afraid that I will never be able to get romantically involved with any man other than Rick. That may be very sad, but it's probably very true.